and see how the players got here, and then assess what is on our screens.
E4, E5, a Italian, one of two this round, and also between Gukesh and Wesley So. This one a very, very different type of Italian. This is the slowest one possible. A3 has come into fashion lately. I know that Italian Grandmaster Lorenzo Ledici was playing this with a lot of success at the World Cup last year. In the past, they always used to play C3 almost on autopilot, automatic move, just to kind of step forward in the center, but also to give the white bishop some retreat squares on C2. Here, the bishop gets a retreat square on A2, as we see in a moment. A6, black does the same. The bishop is going to be super safe on this diagonal now. Bishop E3, asking a question. And rather than taking, allowing white to occupy the center, get a semi-open F-file, especially with the bishop still on C4, we see Firuzja play D6. I'm not sure it's exactly this position, but Gukesh against Ding, there was a very similar idea during their World Championship match, and I believe that was with the knight coming up to C3, or already on C3. Knight D2 was played, and if we just catch up with the current position, Pragg hasn't castled. Jovanka, what do you think? Is he tempted slightly to castle queenside, especially if black plays a move like H6? Could we see castling queenside, H3, G4, going for it, pawn storm?
I know why you asked me, David, because I'm the person who's going to give that the massive stamp of approval. It's my favorite thing in chess, opposite side castling. It's very much in Pragg's style, right? And also, when you consider the tournament situation, Pragg is currently at the bottom. He's lost 2 games in a row. The scoring system in Norway Chess doesn't lend itself to playing risk-averse chess. So, whether you ask me whether he's going to do it, I want him to do it, David, but I don't think he will.
Probably depends on what black does. If black kind of plays H6, gives white a hook to attack later, maybe if black's really slow and, I don't know, burns a bit of time, queen E7 maybe, but if black's quicker, Tanya, then maybe it's just time sensitive, maybe no way that white can risk castling queenside while the black pawns are also mobile.
Absolutely, you've got a hook on E3 already, and if Alireza was to start with that move, I'd be surprised to see long castle, but if I have to make a prediction, I think anything apart from B5 and bishop E6 hitting the bishop on A2, Pragg is ready for a fight. I think he will go long castle and make this a race on opposite side castling. You try to get to each other's king, which means a lot of fun for us. In this position right now, with this last bishop retreat that Pragg has made, I think there are so many tempting options. H6 maybe is something that you hold back with, just allowing a very direct path, a direct hook towards the black king. Bishop E6, bishop A7 to make sure that bishop takes bishop, you don't end up with doubled pawns on the C line, or B5. I feel like these are the kind of moves that you're looking at if you're Alireza. But look at the clock as well. He's used a lot of time, and he's just on move 9, Alireza Firouzja, at 1 hour 15 minutes.
Yeah, long think, wrong think is the cliche, but h5 hanging, b4 hanging, rook c8 the last try from Alireza, but he's leaving his king bare. That black king has no clothes with which to survive this attack.
This is looking very bad for Alireza. His campaign about to take another hit right now after going down to Magnus Carlsen. Praggnanandhaa on the brink of victory. 13 seconds. Alireza needs a miracle to save this one. He's trying to come in with his rook, set up some tricks. He is a tricky player. We've seen miracles happen in Oslo.
We've certainly seen both players just rise from the dead. And for Alireza, he's just gonna rely on his instincts. And you know, there are some counter chances. Rook takes pawn being one of them.
The black queen will swing over to block any checks to try and survive. Tanya, do you spot anything immediate? Are there any knockout blows?
Oof. The bar seems to suggest so. The fact that Pragg is thinking, I'll say one thing. If Pragg comes down to the 20-second, 10-second territory, we're talking blunderfest all over again. Alireza will be right back into it.
Alireza, maybe the more confident of the two in bullet territory. The Pragg has that one extra minute. He does have a few checks he can give in the near future. He can, at the very least, trade off some queens. He plays queen f5. Very impressive control type of move there. The white king is going to hide it out on h3, where there will be no checks. Alireza takes the pawn because what else? But now, the white rook's been released as well.
But now you could force a trade, right? Queen c8 coming in, I'm pinning your queen. He goes the other way, puts it on f7. And there are ideas of knight going to e6 to block that trade, David.
Pragg only has one winning move now, only one to keep the advantage. He has to give a check with his queen. That is the only check in the position. He will find it. Queen trade, not enough for an advantage. He has to play this move. He does play this move.
Comes in with a check. Alireza's sneaky. He's setting up rook a2, double up, and a checkmate on h2 as well. Pragg gives a check, gains 10 seconds, and that's it. He resigns. Praggnanandhaa takes a win.
Praggnanandhaa takes the win. He was about to